Okay, we are live. All right, so excited to be back. Y'all look so good. How is everybody doing? Good?
We're doing good.
Great, y'all look so great. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce myself, and then we'll get into our program. Not sure if we'll have time for our game, but maybe after our speaker, we can maybe play a game.
Okay.
So my name is Sandy Lewanika, also known as Miss Lewanika. I am the owner and founder of the Lewanika School. Probably should do speaker view. Why it's not speakering me. There we go. All right. So I'm the owner and the founder of the Lewanika School, which is a very creative and fun space. I love to explore the mind and creativity, and I love for people to have fun. So this is kind of why I started the school, because I love music and I also like to have fun and also like to be creative. And I love to see young minds doing that. So um, I'm not sure that y'all really know a lot about me, so I want to talk about myself just a little bit. I'm from Zambia and Kenya. My parents are Zambian and Kenyan. I was raised in Jackson, Mississippi. I was actually born in Denver, Colorado. And then my family moved to Jackson, Mississippi. And that's kind of where I grew up from a very young age. I don't even remember like Colorado or anything. Um, then I got started in music about first grade, and I actually wanted to be a ballerina, and I wanted my mom to enroll me into ballet lessons. But at the time, that was a little bit out of the question. It was a little bit expensive, so piano lessons was after school. There was a church next door that my sister and I could go to have lessons, and that's what we did after school. We went to piano lessons. And then there was a school in my hometown called Power APAC, which is an academic and performing arts school complex. So if you imagine like a performing arts school with basically like you could do academics and performing arts, kind of like Duke Ellington in DC. And it was free. It was a public school, so it was awesome. So you had to like take a test to get in to the academic side, and you had to audition to get into the music side and whatever performing arts. We had dance, theater, music, and art. So everybody there had to audition to get there, and everybody had to take a test to get into like the academic side of it. So I ended up doing that. We heard about the school. My sister and I both went into the program, and then in middle school, she went into IB, which is International Baccalaureate program, which is a whole nother thing. And then I went into APAC, which later turned into AP classes. So I got into music, I got into piano, and that's kind of how I started. I continued all the way to 12th grade. I got a scholarship to go to Xavier University in Louisiana to do piano performance. I kind of decided like my senior year, I was in between science and music. I kind of wanted to do both actually, like do a chemistry major and music. Um, I don't know why I didn't do that, but it just worked out that I did piano. And then I got another scholarship to do my master's in music in Rhode Island at the University of Rhode Island. So I went from Jackson to Louisiana. Then I went from Louisiana to Rhode Island. And I went from Rhode Island to Virginia. My sister was doing her PhD at Howard, and that's kind of how I got to Virginia. I was like, let me move up here with my sister after I graduate. Why not? um, so that's how I kind of got here, and I've been doing music for a really long time. I've been teaching since 2013, maybe even before that. I was like one of those kids that played for church. I played for Sunday school. I played for the children's choir. I played for the mass choir. I think I was telling Zoe this story about how the music director at my church used to have to sing, and she would just be like, okay, Sandy, I need you to learn these chords right quick so that I can sing this song, because I don't want to play and sing, I want to be able to just sing and really catch the spirit or whatever. So I used to have to like learn songs on the spot. I used to be sight reading in high school, the choir, I was like the assistant choir director. So I was always just really involved in music and really like doing really well in music. I used to compete and win competitions and stuff. So I really have a passion for this, and I have a lot of experience in just doing piano, doing voice stuff, doing music performance. It takes a lot. And I will admit that I actually took a break after I graduated with my master's because I was tired. Um, and I was trying to like figure out how can I financially be okay. A lot of people sometimes when they get out of their master's from music, you're either doing music teaching, you're trying to find gigs and stuff. So I was kind of in that place where I wanted to keep doing music, but it was like, okay, so let me figure out how do I like financially do that. And then in last year during the pandemic, I started the school. I always knew I wanted to start a school. I think from my experience in performing arts, I was just like, yeah, I really want this. Like, I really want people to be in a space where they can just create. We had so much fun. We used to like learn songs and teach each other songs. And our setup was like, we were all in class. It was like a piano lab. So we had headphones and it was electric pianos. And our teacher could like connect us. So we would just be learning songs and playing gospel stuff, R&B songs, anything, classical songs. So it was a really fun environment, and there was like a diverse environment, a lot of Black people just performing, and they were so good at it. And I was like, I kind of want to recreate this and it just be awesome. And I think that you all are awesome. So that's why you're here. We've connected and I'm really loving what I'm doing. I am loving to see you all shine and like do amazing things, and your futures are so, so, so bright. So that's kind of a little bit about me. Trying to see if I missed anything. Well, I played for Elvis Marsalis. A few like he's a famous jazz person. He recently died. I used to work at his school, and I got the opportunity to play for him. He's like a super famous person. And then I sang with Ty Tribbett. I don't know if y'all know Ty Tribbett, the Grammy Award winning gospel singer. I sang with him through my school. We had like a UNCF, United Negro College Fund. There was like a function, they raised money. So it was like on BT, and it was a super cool experience. And I've also played for Jesse Jackson, the civil rights person. Y'all know who Jesse Jackson is? Y'all better know who Jesse Jackson is. A little bit. He is super famous. Like, think about MLK and all of those. He's like a part of those people, but a little bit older than them. So he was kind of doing it before they were. And I don't know if you all know, well, you probably don't know this opera singer, Audrey Du Bois Harris. I've worked with her too. So I've had a few opportunities, and I just want to keep getting those opportunities. And then I want you all to experience those opportunities where you're playing for famous people it's super awesome, but you just have to practice and be disciplined. So that is about me. I guess I'll let y'all ask questions later. I want to keep the program going. So I'm super excited for you all to be here for our orientation today. If you all could introduce yourselves, that would be awesome, so we can get to know you.
Go ahead. Zoe's gonna go.
Go, Zoe.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm 9 years old, turning 10 really soon. I go to St. John the Baptist Catholic School. At least I used to. I'm now going to Stonebridge School of the Sacred Heart. I'm going to be in 5th grade. And like a fact about me is that I used to sew, I guess.
You used to? What do you mean used to?
Well, we don't use our sewing machine anymore.
Okay, I got you.
I guess I can go next.
Tell me something awkward. I want to know something that's really weird.
It's a lot.
Like you have an 11th toe, maybe.
Well, I can do this.
What is it?
No one can see you.
Oh, you're double jointed in your thumb. Cool.
This too.
All right.
Okay, so now I'll go. My name's Abby. I'm about to be a freshman in high school. Going to Stonebridge as well. I've been playing piano for about a year and a half now. Some of my interests are acting, volleyball, and piano, of course. And what a weird fact about me. I have a fear of butterflies. I guess that's weird. A lot of people like butterflies, but I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I hate
She said
butterflies.
she's allergic to them.
I don't like them.
Start itching?
No, I'm not. I just say that because it's embarrassing to be scared of them.
It's not embarrassing, but maybe we can work to get over that fear. They're not so bad.
I don't like them that much.
All right. Next.
I'll go next. Are we saying a weird fact though? Or
Yes, a weird fact.
anyway, I'm Mark Anthony. I'm 16 years old and I'm in the 11th grade. I go to South Lakes High School. Interests: I like to rollerblade. I play tennis. I've been playing the violin since 4th grade. And a weird fact: I need help. I don't know. I actually really don't know.
He'll think about it.
I'll think about
it.
Okay, we're coming back to you.
Okay, I'll go. I'm Laurel. I recently turned 13. I go to Langston Hughes Middle School. I play the violin. I've been playing for like 4 years, I think now. I like to swim. I'm on a swim team near my neighborhood. And a weird fact about me is when I was little, I used to think I was allergic to dust. I don't know why.
Wow, that is interesting. Daryl.
My name is Daryl Lillian, but everyone here calls me Daryl. I am in 5th grade, student middle school. I am 10 years old, and what do I say after that?
What's the weird fact?
One of my weird facts was most people don't like them, but I kind of want a pet ant or a pet ant.
Daryl, you want a pet ant? Wow. Okay.
They feel good on your finger. Like when you carry them, they're just coming on your finger. That's good.
Have you experienced fire ants before?
I don't want a fire ant. I just
Okay.
want a regular old.
You want a regular? That is super weird. Thank you so much for sharing that. Mark Anthony, what is your weird fact?
I just remembered that when I was younger, I used to think that we were twins. I don't know. I would say that all the time. So, even though I knew she was 3 years younger.
Wow, maybe you're just so connected. I have to think about my weird fact. Weird. Let me think about that. So we're gonna go into the kind of the orientation part of this, which goes over our policies, practicing, our calendar. I'm still thinking about this weird fact. All right, so can y'all see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a document I send out to everybody, and we're just gonna go through it. So as far as communicating with me, I love to be honest. I love to be an open book. I'm here if you have questions. We also have a text group, a piano voice text group. So usually sometimes they'll pop questions, the students will pop questions in there. Or you just text me whatever. And if I don't see it, I'll get back to it. But usually texting is probably the best option to get a hold of me. And then maybe you can call or email me. We'll go through the calendar. Usually for missed lessons, I like to know at least a day in advance so that I can like fix the schedule if I need to, or as soon as you know. So if you know a month in advance that your lesson the next month is going to be different, or your schedule is going to be a little different, then we can work that out. And then I assign the lesson times based off of your schedule and my schedule. I usually teach from 4 to about 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Right now it's Tuesday and Thursday, so we're going to let those slots fill up, and then I can open up Wednesday if you need it. Punctuality, just be on time, be ready, have your notebook, have your pencil. If you need a highlighter, just have all of your things ready, because if we have to take time away from the lesson, that takes time away from like you learning and you actually being able to ask questions and stuff. So if you can get on maybe 5 minutes before, and I'll try to do that too, so that we can just both be prepared. And if you know that you're running late, just let me know and we can work it out. So for the piano people, there are people that do voice, but for piano, you should have short nails because we use our fingertips to play. Long nails are distracting. Long nails make it a lot harder to play, and it's just technically not what you want. Keep your nails clean, just as a general hygiene situation. That's always good practice, just to keep your nails clean, keep your hands clean. If you know that you have like a lot of oils on your hands, wash your hands before you play. And also keep your instrument clean. So piano, that might mean you need to wipe your dusted off occasionally. For voice, that may mean you need to drink a lots of water. Maybe you need to not drink as many sodas. For voice, that may also mean maybe you eat less acidic things. but you just want to take care of your instrument. For voice, it's inside of you. For piano, it's inside of you too, but it's also outside. So just dust off your keyboard. And I have recommended books for all of you all. So our practicing, everybody plays a part in practicing. I, as a teacher, play a part in it. So I'm tasked at giving you everything you need to succeed. That means if you don't understand something, my job is to help you understand that. If you have a different learning style, that is my job to help you figure out that learning style and then give you tools to be the most successful with that. So I will provide weekly instructions and notes to guide you in what and how to practice at home to help make practice more effective and efficient. Students, you are supposed to be willing to constantly practice at home and follow the instructions of the instructor. And then your parents are tasked with providing a quiet and peaceful environment for you to practice, as well as holding you accountable for your practice time. And this is all very important because it really is a three-way street. If I do my job, if your parents do their job, if you do your job, it's just like a very great circle of trust that we can build, and you can just continue to grow and grow and grow. I always like to say, if you don't practice, say maybe you had like a really rough week at school, and it was like you just got maybe 2 days of practice in, you can let me know that, and we can still work with that. But at the end of the day, I'll just need you to be honest. So if you didn't have time to practice this week, or I didn't get to practice right before my lesson, or if something just was off, let me know so that I can help you. I am not here to make you feel bad if something like is off. Now, if you are choosing to not practice consistently, then that's something we can talk about too. Yeah. We'll talk about recitals. This year, we only have 4 recitals in total, so 2 each semester, which is kind of new for us. For recitals, I want you to present your best self, present your most professional self. I always say, dress like you were going to perform at Carnegie Hall, or if you're going to perform at church, you wear your dress, you wear your slacks, you wear your nice button up, your tie, your hair is combed, everything. You just look clean, like you could just walk into the White House and get a job. Because recitals are professional events, even if they're virtual. Okay, and then I have you all sign this. This is just talks about the photograph part. So I just need your consent because we do record, we live stream, we have a YouTube page, we have a Instagram, a Facebook, TikTok, all of that. So this is just giving me permission to post you on there. And I usually just use your first names if I have you posted. So that is pretty much the policies. Do y'all have questions about that? Of course y'all have questions. Let me exit out of this. Hit me.
Sorry, what are the test dates?
Okay, so let's go over the calendar.
Okay.
Chloe, you have a question about something else?
It was the same thing with the test dates.
Okay, cool. So can y'all see the calendar now?
Okay. Yeah, we can see it.
All right, so we started classes on this day here. And then each month we do either a workshop or Soundtrap. Soundtrap is our music production side where you can create your own beats. And those are really popular. We all kind of really enjoy that. And I can show you probably after our speaker, I can probably show you like what Soundtrap is for the two students that don't really know what it is, or what maybe you do know what it is, but we can just go through it. So each month we have Soundtrap class and a workshop. So September, our first workshop is actually next week, next Saturday, and it's ASL, which we love. We love to do ASL here. And then we have a Soundtrap class on that following Monday. I'm trying my best to get you all booked like performances. So I'm going to start reaching out to churches. We have my church is scheduled for a performance on this 18th, 19th weekend, which is tentative. It just depends on if you're ready. So it may be pushed back to October, and then we'll just work it out. But I want you all to be performing at churches and like different venues just to get the experience, because it's super cool to just perform. And the more you do it, the more you'll be comfortable with it. And then in October, we take a break the 4th through the 8th or 9th. We have a theater workshop in October. And then we have something new, which is the testing dates. So the tests are basically, I want to be able to know how you're learning, if you're doing your theory, if you're practicing your scales. And then I also want to be able to, like, if I need to apply for grants, I want to say, hey, these are my kids. They're awesome. They take tests and they do well on those tests because they're learning here. So that's also like a record keeping for us. But I also want to know, like, if you're actually retaining the information. It's kind of like school, but it's not as much pressure, but it's still like you need to be learning, like you need to be progressing, and you need to be retaining the information that you learn here. So we have a test. It'll be like a midtermish test. So we kind of go over whatever you've been working on. So it's more individual anyway. So Zoe's test wouldn't look like Daryl's or Abby's. Everybody's kind of got their own thing going on. November, we have another break, Soundtrap workshop. November, I'm looking at doing a finance workshop, so you all can kind of learn how to manage finances and budget and all those cool things. It may be on a Friday or a Sunday. It wouldn't actually be on a Saturday. I'm still trying to plan it out. December, we have our kind of the final test, which will probably cover everything we've covered. Workshop. Recital is on the 12th, and the recital is in October. The first recital is actually October 24th, and both of these are virtual. And then we usually have a little pizza party. We get pizza at the house, at your house, delivered, and then we kind of watch a movie together. Woo. Virtual movie and pizza day. Then we go on break, come back, workshop again, another ASL workshop. And then we have another break in February. We have a test in March. Our first recital in the spring is on the 13th. April is another week of a break, workshop and all that stuff. May. Okay, so May, we have that final test. We have the Soundtrap class, and we have the performance. And if all goes well, this performance will be live, which will be similar to what we did with the closing recital. And maybe we could even have people there, since hopefully we cross our fingers that COVID will be a little bit less. So that is the goal in May, to have people in person and you are performing. So it'll be a little bit different from the live, but yeah. And then summer camp, June, Okay. Yep. And then May 16th and 17th, we have, those will be like lesson days, but we're kind of like planning out the summer so that you all are still practicing over the summer. And then this just goes through the important dates that are kind of listed already. Questions? Yeah.
So you said that, huh?
Never mind.
You said that for the you said that if COVID like calms down, we can go and do like these in person.
The recital.
But don't we already do recitals in person?
Yeah, but I mean, having people there, like an audience.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
My question was about the test days again. So is it something, is it like, will it be, it's not gonna be a pencil and paper thing, right? Or is it? Or is it for theory? Maybe for theory, yeah. But
So I'm still working on like what it will actually be, but I'm thinking more like a Google form, and then you just like click, click, click,
okay.
finish. And then maybe I'll say, okay, for this other section of this test, can you play me a C scale? Can you play a A flat scale?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so something like that. But I will lay it out for you. I wouldn't just be like, here you go, this is the test.
Yeah.
I'll lay it out for you before.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Questions? Okay. The last part of this orientation is the practice plan. So can y'all see this? I'm still working on this. But basically, I want you to be able to set goals and be very intentional about your practice so that you're not an hour in practice and you're like, okay, so what did I do? Because time is all precious to everyone. And I know you all are in school and doing all kind of other things. So the more that we can like really be intentional and set goals, the better your practice will go. And then you'll be like, okay, well, I can actually spend 5 minutes on this and I got it. And then I'm done. So I'm still working on this. We have a mood board here, whether you're feeling like maybe you cried today or you just neutral, you can write that like how you feel. I want you to find a practice affirmation for the week and you just write it out and say it out loud. So maybe we're talking about believing in ourselves. So maybe you say, I believe in such and such, that I will be a great piano player or a singer or something on Broadway. Then you do, I'm grateful for, if you want to do the weather, you can. There's a check thing. And this is here is where you like set your goals and stuff like that. But I'm still working on that. But this is something I want you to actually turn in. So at the end of the week, maybe your week actually starts, if your lesson starts on Tuesday, then by next Tuesday, you should have filled out all whatever, how many days you practice. Maybe you practice 5 days. You should have 5 of these already. And then you basically set up your week. So if you say on Tuesday, you do one for Tuesday, I want to practice this amount of time. These are my goals. And maybe it's the same goal for Wednesday, but I want to see so that I can know like you're practicing, but also so that I can know how to help you. So say that you're in a bad mood. Maybe it's not a physical practice day. Maybe it's like, okay, I go to the piano and tap out my music, or I look at my music, my vocal music, and I'm tapping out the rhythms. So we want to like notice patterns and see like what's going on. And then we can actually come up with, okay, so if I'm not having a good day, I know that I need to be tapping rhythms. If I'm having a great day, I know that I can practice for 20 minutes. Okay. So I will probably hopefully have this for you by Monday. Capiche? Zoe.
Are we gonna make this like a planner, like a book planner?
So it's kind of, yeah, it'll basically be like that. This is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is what I had to do for when I was at the performing arts school I was telling you about. So this one looks really kind of oldish, but we had technique here, we had repertoire here, we listed all of our pieces, we had to write our goals in. How do we plan to reach those goals? So say I'm gonna practice 2 measures each day. And then we had to write like check mark if we did that day. So this is what I'm making for you. If I can get it down to 1 worksheet for the week, that would be awesome because it's less paper and less being overwhelmed about it. But yeah, so that's the goal.
So is it gonna be like you're gonna give us like multiple copies of that paper, and then whenever at the end of the week we just like take a piece of paper, right? Yada yada yada, and then give it to you.
Well, the goal is to do it throughout the week. But basically, you're gonna print it and then you're just gonna set up your week.
So how do we turn them into you? Do you just are just gonna show them on camera or something?
Take a picture of it, scan it, email it,
Mail it.
Yeah.
mail it. Don't know. Snail mail? No, ma'am. Okay, I got it.
Yep.
All right. And we can talk more about that in our lessons, but at least you know what we're doing. Okay, I want to show you our new setup. Hey, look at those people. So this is our new, for piano, this is our new setup. If I could get this to be done across Zoom, I haven't been able to connect it yet. But you'll be able to see my face and you'll be able to see my hands. So hopefully this will be a lot easier for you to see like what I'm doing. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you. Okay, we are. So are y'all ready to play something so I can stop talking?
Yes.
Abby's going first.
I'm not going first.
And so while y'all get ready to do that, we also have a guest speaker today, and I'm so happy that our social media manager is on here. I don't know if y'all follow us on Instagram or if you're allowed to have Instagram, but if you are allowed to have Instagram, make sure you follow us at the Lewanika School. We're on TikTok too, and we're on Facebook. Yeah. And our social media manager is super awesome. Say, hey, Miss China. Hey, Miss China. So she's been doing a lot of great things on our page and our YouTube. So just make sure you check out those things, like, subscribe, comment, yeah, and share with your family, share with your friends and stuff. Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. So do we know who's going first?
Abby.
Who's going first?
Let's go, right?
Okay, think of a color.
Okay.
You go first.
Tell me the color.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait. If we get it right, do we go first?
I don't know yet. Just tell me the color.
Yellow?
Go.
I think so. Oh,
What'd you say?
green. I say green.
Red.
Ha! Zoe goes first.
Okay.
Red was the color.
Wow. Okay, so she'll go first. I'll turn the camera.
Oh.
Okay, let me move my stuff.
Talent show. Talent show.
You got it. You're good. Okay, you can sit on there.
Okay, Zoe. So what are you playing?
Today I'm playing God is so good.
Sit down. Can you see her well?
said yes.
Okay.
You turned off the piano.
Sorry.
Good job. Great. All right, who's next?
Okay, Darren wants to go next.
I am playing a Jamaican folk song called Hill and Gully Rider. Hold on one second. Ew.
Okay. Abby, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What will you be playing today?
I'm going to be playing Dynamite by BTS. Yeah. There might be a small pause when I flip the page because I'm still learning how to do that more. But yeah. Okay, thank you.
learned that all by herself. That's super awesome. Okay, y'all. I see y'all practiced. I'm super happy about that. All right, so into our next segment, we have a dear friend of mine whose name is, who can tell me her name? Did y'all read the email? Y'all didn't read the email? Wow. Okay, so we have Coach Candice Foster. Candice, Coach Foster, I should say, is entering her 7th year in education and 4th year as head coach of C6A Brandon High School girls basketball team. Candice is a native of Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, if I could get this right, there we go. Is a native of Jackson, Mississippi, and graduated from renowned girls basketball program Murrah High School, which is also the high school I went to, winning 3 consecutive state championships. She continued her playing career at Mississippi State University, earning 3 All-SEC academic team selections and becoming a 2-time recipient of the SEC Community Service Award. She is also a recipient of the Francis H. Newsom Award and the SEC Brad Davis Community Service Postgraduate Award. Coach Foster currently holds a Bachelor's of Arts in English and a Master of Arts in Education, Secondary Education from Mississippi State University. She most recently earned her Education Specialist degree from William Carey University with aspirations of pursuing administration in the near future. And on a personal note, Candice and I were in basically high school together. Yeah, that's where we met, high school. And she's just always been a super determined person, a super fun person to be around. So I'm really excited for you all to meet Coach Foster, and she's going to talk a little bit about our Believe in Yourself theme and give you all some words of encouragement. So this is not like you have to just sit in the background. She's a very engaging person. So if she asks a question, please don't embarrass me. Say something and have fun. That's what we're here to do. So grow and have fun. So up next, Coach Foster.
Oh my goodness. Hello to all of you all. I am so excited to be here with each and every one of you. I've had the opportunity to sit through this open house and learn a little bit about you all. You all seem to be such bright young people. I love hearing the weird facts about yourselves. And Abby, I gotta agree with you. I am actually glad to know there's someone else that is afraid of butterflies too. So we have that in common. Don't judge, please, Miss Wanika. There was actually a butterfly museum or something that we had gone, a friend of mine and I had gone to in New Orleans. And I don't know why I did that to myself, but nonetheless, we're here. And like I mentioned before, I'm very excited to be a part of this with you all. But before I say anything else, I want to first just say, Miss Lewanika, I'm extremely proud of you. I'm proud to know you. And we actually go back to middle school. We started off at Powell Middle School. I don't know how you forgot that. But yes, we both went to junior high school and high school together. And just having known you for so long, and I'm going to share this in front of your students as well, you've always been a great person. But beyond your academia, your intelligence, I've always noted that you've had a special gift to you. I love watching you in your element, your creative side to yourself. And even beyond that, with us being both in the business of children, it's just exciting to see how you're impacting the lives of young people. And I can just tell by the group that you have that you guys are going to impact the world. So I'm biased when I say it, but you guys have an awesome instructor, and I'm just excited for what she's going to do with you all. So anywho, like she mentioned before, I'm Candice Foster. Most of my students know me as Coach Foster or Miss Foster or Senorita Foster, whatever comes out of their mouth first. I roll with it. And like she mentioned, there are a couple of times I'm going to ask a couple of questions. So if you would just kind of engage with me here. So one of the first things that I'm going to ask you all are, in general, what are some things that you believe? So your response could be anything random. For myself, for example, you might say, I'll say for myself, I believe the sky is blue, or I believe 2 + 2 = 4, Jesus is the Son of God, or I'll be biased when I say this, but I also believe that Miss Lewanika is the best instructor. So I'm asking you all to tell me just something random, something in general. What do you believe?
Do you want to go first, Emily?
You go first.
Okay. I believe, like just anything. It doesn't have deeper.
Anything. It doesn't have to be deep, just anything.
Okay, I believe that the grass is green. Yeah.
I believe pineapple belongs on pizza.
There you go.
I believe that I don't know. I believe that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Okay.
I believe that orchestra is better than band. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Daryl?
I believe I forgot to charge.
Say that again.
I believe I forgot to charge my phone.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to follow up with this question. And I agree with most of what you're saying, except for my girl Zoe over there. I do like pineapples on pizza. But my second question to you all would be this. Why do you believe that? Why do you believe pineapples belong on pizza? Why do you believe orchestra is better than band? Why do you believe your phone went uncharged? So on and so forth. Tell me why. Why do you believe those things?
Good.
I believe this because I feel like in elementary school, the band just didn't compare as much as it did to the orchestra, and it continued through middle school and high school. Like the only advantage that they have was that they could like walk around, I guess, with marching band. So, and all the other orchestra people, we like making fun of the band people at school. So, and they make fun of themselves too. It's kind of funny.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Somebody else.
I'll go next. I think pineapples do not belong on pizza because, first of all, you're mixing vegetables and meat with a fruit. That it doesn't work that way. Fruits belong with fruits, vegetables belong with vegetables, but you can mix vegetables and meat sometimes, just not with fruit.
Okay. You're entitled to your own opinions.
I mean, I
Somebody
think
else.
pineapple belongs on pizza because it tastes good.
I don't know. But anyway, I believe I forgot to charge my phone. March is because my phone is on 5% on Soundtrap.
And I believe the grass is green because from a young age I was taught what the color green looks like, and that's the color that reflects back to my eyes when I look at grass.
And there you have it. And I love all of your responses because it's so true. We often believe things based off of what we've seen, what we may have tasted, what we've experienced, what someone has told us. And usually it's just simply something that we know, again, from experience. One thing that I believe is that a belief usually starts in our heads. It starts with a thought, right? And then as it relates to things that we believe about ourselves, right? It goes then from a thought to our heart. We truly believe what we believe about ourselves. It goes to our heart, and it's evidenced by what comes out of our mouth. So again, what you believe about yourself is something deeply ingrained inside of you, right? It's something that comes from the heart. Like I'm sure all of you believe that you're a great pianist, or you will become even greater at your craft the longer that you stick within this school. But even beyond that, like I said, the belief that you have about yourself is always going to be evidenced by what you say with your words. And when you believe in your heart something deeply about yourself, that's when you become immovable, meaning you're not able to be shaken, you're not able to be moved. And when you believe in yourself, no one can change your path. Now, that's not to say that discouragement doesn't come. That's not to say that there won't be times where self-doubt arises, because sometimes, as we mentioned, belief being things we believe things that someone has told us, sometimes people may tell us things that we don't necessarily agree with, right? That are contrary to our beliefs. So for example, Rael gave that she likes or she believes pineapples belong on pizza. Well, Zoe disagreed with that, right? That doesn't necessarily change their belief that Abby's cousin, and I want to make sure I say your name correctly because I couldn't hear it very well. What is it?
Morale.
Morel?
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't change the fact that you believe pineapples belong on pizza just because that's what someone else said or someone disagreed with it. So for me, it kind of boils down to, well, how do I combat these thoughts? When people say something contrary to what I believe about myself, how do I fight against that? And I'm reminded of essentially a line from a song in Diana Ross, Believe in Yourself. She says, essentially, belief takes courage, right? And again, everyone's not going to agree with you. Some people may believe something differently about you, but at the end of the day, right, what we believe about ourselves is something that we know within our hearts, and it's going to be communicated with the words that we say. So my next question to you is this. Well, let me backtrack just a little bit. There are times that we believe more of what others say about us or what they think of us, but the question really remains, what do you believe about yourself? And I say that because what you believe about yourself is not and will not always be understood. And that's okay. Because what happens when you believe? Miracles. Miracles happen when you believe. And if you think about it, every great thing began with one individual person's belief. I'll give you a prime example of that. And you don't have to respond here, but you could just raise your hand because I can see you on the screen. How many of you have a McDonald's near your home? Right? It might be 5 to 10 minutes away. Or how many of you have ever been to or heard of Disney World? Right? Okay. Those are great things in that you think about McDonald's, they're in every city, in every state. They're in several countries across the world. Disney World is a global attraction. A lot of people know about it. But where did that start? Where did that come from? And I'll tell you where it came from. It came from one individual's belief in themselves and their belief in their impact to other people. This is actually something that I've shared with my own players. Like I said, I'm a coach here recently. I like to kind of give what I call seed time, where I just kind of pour into them. And one of the things that I shared with them this week is that your decisions never just affect you, right? They always affect other people. So in essence, it's important to not only just, choose people wisely that you're associating yourself with, but to also know that your belief in yourself and what you say about yourself and your action behind that don't just affect you, it affects other people. Think about how many people are impacted by the thousands or millions of McDonald's around the world, or think about how many people are impacted by the Disney Worlds around the world. And I could just look at you all and tell that you all already are and will continue to be impacted by one person's belief. And the one person I'm speaking about is Miss Lewanika, right? You have the Lewanika School. How did this start? You mean to tell me in the middle of a pandemic, I can still learn, right? I can still learn how to play the piano. I can still take vocal lessons. I can still learn dance and things of that nature. How did this come about? It started with one person's belief in themselves. So as not to keep you extremely long, but I did want to leave you with this thought and just a quick recap. Belief begins with self, right? Don't ever let anyone's words or actions deter what you believe about yourself. But secondly, just know that what you believe about yourself, it turns into fruit. And when it does, think about the people that it will impact. And so my lasting thought or question, and it's a rhetorical question, meaning it doesn't require an answer. But again, my question to you will be, what do you believe about yourself? Thank you so much for your time, Ms. Lewanika.
Thank you, Coach Foster. I forgot we went to Power together. Like, what? That was like prime time.
Right? I still have vivid memories, great experiences.
I was like, I know it's been longer than that, but I can't remember. Lord, that was so awesome. What do you believe about yourself? I kind of want y'all to answer that. Like, I want to hear what you got. What do you believe about yourself? What did you take from that very powerful message? Yeah, go ahead.
I believe that I can do anything.
And
Go ahead, Zoe.
I believe that I can do anything, that I can be anyone I want to be, and I believe that I can be the person I really want to be, and I believe that anything that is possible, I can do.
I believe that I am very intelligent and well-rounded, and I can use that later in my future to pick what path I want to go on.
I believe that I can become an even better violinist, and that learning the piano will help me down the road.
Very true.
I believe that I'm very good at the violin and I'm also really smart.
What do you believe about yourself, Coach Foster?
I believe that I will impact my immediate community and someday play a part in changing the world.
What about, we have other people on here. Miss Jochebed, what do you believe about yourself?
I believe that I'm an old woman with a young heart. Amen.
Go.
Amen.
Miss Patrice, what do you believe about yourself?
I believe that God is really using me in spite of myself.
Amen. Oh,
And Miss China, if you want to say something, what do you believe about yourself?
Yes, I believe that all of you are wonderful and amazing. But about myself, that's what we're talking about. I believe that I believe that I am capable of doing anything and that everything that I put my mind to is going to succeed. All of the goals I have for the Lewanika School as well are going to come to pass. That's what I believe.
And it's crazy because I was literally talking, my computer's about to die, so bear with me, saints. I was talking to someone yesterday and I was like, I feel like there are times when I get so distracted because I get scared. And I just lose all faith. I lose all hope. I lose all belief in what I know to be true about myself. And I was just like, wow, that's so crazy. I did not think when I chose this thing that this was actually applying to my life. I was like, I really want the kids to believe in themselves. I just believe that. I want that for them. But there is a sense of belief that I have to have as well that I have been losing. So I believe that I will be a very well-known pianist, that my school is going to flourish. We will continue to grow and attract the right students. And we will be global. We will be international. We will travel the world, and I will travel the world performing. That is what I believe. So thank you so much, Coach Foster. That was a great reminder. We can take that into our week. These are things I want you all to write down. When you get the practice plan, even if you don't get it in time, I still want you to start writing down those affirmations. I believe that I am this. I believe this. I have a passion for this. And you say that every day. You say it every day. It's like a prayer. You pray it, it comes to pass. You pray it, you water it. You're like watering your plant. Your words have to be seeds. Your words have to flourish. They have to grow if you water them, but if you water them with the right thing. This is why I tell you all the time, please do not say negative things about yourself. Don't say I'm dumb. Don't say I'm stupid. Don't say I'm so slow. Don't say, just don't be so hard on yourself, because that is planting a seed. And that seed, older, a little bit older. Those seeds are hard to like tear down when you get older. It's like ingrained into you. So the more you speak positive things about yourself, the more you continue to believe in yourself. There you go. You got it. Nothing can stop you. All right. Do y'all have any comments or questions for Coach Foster? She actually speaks Spanish, y'all. I forgot this. She is a Spanish teacher. Like what? So, y'all have any questions for her? Any comments? Nothing y'all can think of. So we thank you so much, Coach Foster. We are going to, y'all want to play a game now? No.
Yes.
Supposed to play a game a long time ago. Okay. Do y'all still have charades on your phone?
I don't. No, I don't right now.
Nope.
I can download it though.
Oh, Lordy. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody pick a number between 1 and 15. Mark Anthony.
22.
1 and 15.
8.
3.
He said 8.
3, 8.
I'm just saying that because that's the hour.
Okay, keep going. Who else got a number? Where's the number? Pick a number between 1 and 15.
7.
7.
What did you say?
Oh, do we have to use the number? 5.
5.
1.
1.
Who said 8?
Mark Anthony.
Oh, okay. Mark Anthony. So you are going to be the actor, the charades person.
Okay, but where do I? Is there?
Let's do it right here.
Oh, shoot.
Where do I get?
No.
Are we doing it with like the devices again, or are you gonna give us a word?
I'm going to give you something.
Okay.
I got to take a picture with Coach Foster. Okay. This is, so only you can see this though. So you got to be very secretive because I'm chatting it to you.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
Don't let anybody see it. You got it?
They're not. Okay, I see.
All right. All right, hit it.
Okay.
Oh, you start? Okay. Got
This
it.
is a movie character.
Movie character?
Okay.
Okay.
Hulk.
Is she right?
That.
Yeah.
Oh, she got
It's so funny. Okay, who said 7?
I did.
All right.
Like one turn around. Do something hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, they're not looking right.
Yeah, no, they're gone. They can't see.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so
Alright.
you go act it out. This is gonna be hard.
Okay, I can do this.
Okay.
Is a song title.
Okay.
A song.
Yeah, it's a song. Okay, so that'll be hard. Can you see me?
Yeah, Daryl, can you see?
Okay. Like this? Here.
Beethoven.
No.
Is that so hard?
Paint.
It's a song.
Picasso. Wait, what? Paint my number.
What's that? Writing something.
Like,
I'm gonna write muscle.
no, it's a song. Why are
I'm
you?
gonna write you a
Should I?
Play that song. Play that song. Play that song.
I don't know how else to do this.
Play that
Do
song.
something else.
I can do the choreography a little bit.
This is a ballet.
Blackpink.
Oh, close.
Wait, is it?
Do this one.
No, I don't know.
No,
Blackpink.
I don't know any
My
Blackpink.
screams.
no, can I say a hint? Can I give a hint?
No.
I don't know any Blackpink song.
No, it's not. It's not them. It's just you're close.
Is it
BTS?
BTS?
Uh-huh.
Butter.
Yes.
Yay!
What kind of If you did like chopping something. I don't know.
That was kind of hard.
It was like,
I was trying to do butter, like spread it.
You could have done like.
it's like the stir fry, ain't it?
Oh yeah, that probably was really misleading.
Okay. Somebody said 5.
I did.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh,
Turn around.
okay. So let me move it this way, and you sit here.
Bye.
Can you see it?
I watch shoes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the chat.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, so you have to try and say the artist.
Just stand there, since the camera.
Stand here.
Yeah. Say the artist.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
You got it.
I have to think.
Think a little bit.
Shh. Wait, am I allowed to like hum? Wait, no, I can't.
No.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do
Wait, is it a
this.
singer?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
singer. It's a singer.
Think. Try to act out a song.
Bruno Mars.
How did you get that?
How did she get that? Zoe just guessed Bruno Mars.
Okay, well she got it.
What? Is that even fair?
No. It's okay. Did somebody say 3?
That was Daryl.
Daryl.
Arrow. Okay.
Don't say me, but I'll go to you.
We're gonna guess. Oh wait, we can't look at the chat. I forgot. Never mind.
The chat's been open.
Huh? But it like shows a notification. I just covered the screen. No one's gonna see it. Guys, you're not gonna see it if I do this.
So you can turn around.
I'm gonna try to send it privately.
Oh yeah, do a direct message. That's easier.
Yeah, because then we can't see it.
Well, I'll cover it just in case.
And I could
Okay, she's got it.
All right.
Yay. I figure out how to do it.
What's the genre category?
Artist.
And just in case I talk, I'm gonna mute myself.
Wait, what? What's the genre?
Oh, I was not looking.
Artist?
Who is it? Who's the artist?
So like a singer?
Yeah.
No, what is it? Pianist?
No,
What?
Sierra?
No.
Sierra.
No, no.
Oh, yes I do.
Yeah, it's my Sierra. Ariana Grande?
You. Hold on. Do that again.
No. That's cheating. That is
Oh, she can't do that.
ASL.
Did you guess it?
No.
Michael Jackson.
Beyonce!
Who won?
Wait, no!
Michael Jackson.
I was right.
Michael Jackson.
I got it.
No, I know, I said Beyonce.
Why'd you say Beyonce?
I don't know.
I got it. Wait, what?
What are you doing?
A Abby. She said Abby. Yeah, I got it.
All right, Zoe. Last but not least.
No. Okay, is she gonna direct message me? What did I do?
Just look at the chat.
But I clicked something.
Just look at the chat and
Wait.
wait.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to fix something. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh. I don't even know if you know who this is.
Then skip.
Tell me.
I know who that is. No. Wow. How you thought? Okay.
Chat?
Oh yeah. Okay. Did any of you see it?
No.
Wait, what's the category?
Artist. Okay.
Like musical artist?
Yes.
What do you think? Okay.
Zoe, there are
No,
other
no, it's
artists.
artist, other than the art.
So you stay in the middle. Stay in the middle of the camera.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna do a song by
Like
the person. I'm not gonna say
She already said the gender.
I said a song by. I'm not gonna say the
She said a song by her. I'm not gonna say.
Wait, just
I'm
okay,
gonna
okay,
no, I'm gonna interact the song by her. You have to get
Yeah, you just say her. Rock.
I didn't.
Big.
Big dance.
Big.
Talk.
Jump.
This all is one.
Stop talking. One microphone.
Really trying to help y'all.
You're the sun.
Wait. Big.
Big
Air.
stars.
Space.
Rain.
Love on the Brain. Rihanna.
Oh, this is right, but not the right song.
Oh.
Not the
Okay.
right song. It was
How did you get love on the brain?
Oh.
Wait, you
I
guys.
thought she said just because I heard
Trying to
rain.
do umbrella, right?
Oh, she said rain. I thought she said
You
rain.
Oh, that's what you were doing. I thought you were doing under my umbrella.
Yeah.
You got Rihanna anyway. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you still won.
All right, y'all. That was our game. Woo.
Yeah.
Who was the winner? Oh wait, we all tied.
Got two.
No winner.
I don't know. I got one on accident.
Okay, so do y'all want to see Soundtrap?
Sure.
Sure.
Mark Anthony and what's your name again?
Morale.
Morel.
Oral.
Yeah.
Morel. How do you spell it?
Maurelle.
Got it. Morel. I won't forget now that I can see it. Soundtrap. And we'll be done. Alright, so this is Soundtrap. And basically you make your music. So we do it through loops right now, but we're gonna get into like actually making your own stuff from scratch. So give me a title, a theme maybe. Zoe. Huh?
I'll do. I think it'd be
Like a
Dark sheep.
huh?
dark chic
Oh, I said ocean, but okay.
ocean.
Ocean theme. Maybe like jazz or something.
A genre of music?
Okay, so we got ocean so far.
Can you do dark sheep?
Dark chic.
Yes.
Sure. We can't hear it, by the way.
No, not that. Chic. Chic. Hold on. Dark chic. I put it in the chat.
Oh, dark chi.
Yeah.
I just said chic.
That's what I heard.
Okay, dark.
That'll work. Like the name.
That's not what I'm trying to do. All right. Okay, so what are we gonna add next?
Maybe we should lower the volume of the ocean because I can't hear the dark chi.
Yeah.
Or just put the dark chi volume up. Something.
Then we have let's see how that sounds. So that doesn't exactly match, right? So then we take it out. But basically, this is what we do. We keep adding or taking away, trying to find what fits. I think it needs like a little beat though.
Yeah. Maybe
Something like that.
Bass.
But that's Soundtrap. All right. So there we have it. Y'all have any other questions?
No. Oh, so you said that you only do classes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 2 to 7.
Yeah. Well, I have times for Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. And then Wednesdays are like, if you absolutely need it, we can work it out.
Okay. Got it.
Let me say bye to our live stream.
Bye.
Bye. Live stream.
Rest of your day.